by Burger King. Your Whopper. Your way. You rule.
Okay, in the battle for LA, Kawhi Leonard had 14 points and 7 rebounds on his first game in 16 months, and the Clippers take down the Lakers. Paul George, John Wall had 15 points each. The Lakers, well, I mean, LeBron told you, we don't know how to shoot. I'm not really sure what you're looking for here. You take a look. Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverley combined to shoot 1 for 18.
This is so bad.
It's horrible as the centerpiece of the Lakers shooting just continues to struggle. The only make was a Pat Beverley three-pointer. Westbrook's the first player in NBA history to shoot 0 for 11 or worse in 2 career games more than a decade apart. For more on the Lakers, here's Greeny and the NBA Countdown crew. Hey, y'all.
Thank you, Al. Good evening, everybody. Stephen A., Michael Wilbon, Jalen Rose, ready for a good doubleheader tonight. But let's talk about the Lakers last night. It's a very good team they're playing. They were way behind. They stormed all the way back and took the lead in the fourth quarter. Al just ran through the numbers of the shooting, which were just hideous. So the question is, did you emerge encouraged or discouraged about the Lakers from last night?
How about neither? How about words like depressed, sad? How about those words? How about the fact that we got people like myself and others who aspire to be in Southern California in May and June, looking utterly and feeling utterly depressed as if we need therapists our damn selves. That's what I'm going through.
You got the Clippers?
Let me be very clear.
Alive?
That's right. The Clippers are alive. They're not praying for the Clippers. That's what it's saying. But the Lakers, listen. They were atrocious. Now, I understand you're going to bring up who they played, the champions, and obviously the Clippers last night, two of the top teams in the Western Conference. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about everybody up here knowing the game of basketball. And you know you got to be able to put the ball in that hole. And to watch LeBron James and Anthony Davis kick it from one dude to another, from a Patrick Beverley to a Russell Westbrook to a Kendrick Nunn, and to watch them combine to shoot 1 for 25. Woo. 1 for 25. Russell Westbrook, 0 for 11, 0 for 6 from three-point range. Fellas, the only word that I can come up with is sincere, genuine depression.
I want to talk about Anthony Davis, though, Stephen A., because as we talk about the shooting, that's going to be an easy target. How about the fact that he doesn't have an assist in the last 2 games?
Because they can't hit shots.
No, when you're a dominant playmaker and you're making plays and getting into the paint, you make the people around you better. That's one. And 2, he didn't have a block in yesterday's game. Okay. The Clippers, Zubac was out there looking like a bully, 14, 17, and he had 5 blocks against them. So you're right, the shooting ain't gonna change, but you still need AD to play like a dominant version of himself.
It's a rare night when I'm the voice of optimism.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Well, let's hear it. We could use a little.
They played the defending champs, who I think all 3 of us think will repeat. They played the Clippers, who I was just watching last night's coverage. Charles and Kenny both think that the Clippers are going to win the championship. They played arguably, did a power ranking right now. I would rank Golden State 1, and I wouldn't rank the Clippers any lower than 4 or 5, and you can rank them 2. So the Lakers aren't that good. And they lost to the 2 best teams, arguably, in the league. The defense has something to do with that, Stephen A.
No.
Look, the Lakers aren't any good, but they're not that bad. They're not going to be that bad when they play other teams that are like them, which means flawed.
Surprise, surprise. I completely disagree with both Jalen and Wilbon.
Right.
On the case with you and Anthony Davis, you're kicking it to open shooters. Damn it, you can't make the shots for them too. They were open, they were missing shots. And what I'm saying to you is this. Those elite teams that were going up against the Lakers the last 2 games, excuse me, they were stepping back and saying they with us. And they were with them. If you open, you open. And you can't miss shots, you can't make shots, you can't make shots.
Lose every game. There'll be some people they can beat.
They will shoot better than 4% from the floor, which is what those 3 guys did in a perfect world. That's the Lakers side of this. Let's talk about the Clippers side of this, and here is Woj, who's ready to go with the insight. Woj, we saw the return of Kawhi Leonard last night for the first time in a long time. Came off the bench. What do we know about their plans for bringing him along this season?
Yeah, Greeny, 15 months away for Kawhi Leonard, and you'll see him to continue to come off the bench. I think 2 things the Clippers like, playing him out of the starting lineup. 1, it makes him available to finish games, and they want to avoid him having long stretches of the inactivity on the bench. And listen, you'll see his minutes go up, but I think the Clippers, like a lot of teams, they monitor the minutes. Not every minute is the same, and certainly there's games where you're playing on the ball versus off the ball, who you're guarding. The intensity of minutes are going to be different. So I think you'll see those fluctuate, and he'll start building back. And this is a Clipper team that certainly, with the depth they have, perhaps as much as anybody in the league from top to bottom, they can go for a significant stretch of the regular season, not having Kawhi Leonard playing at full blast the way you're going to see him certainly by the end of the season into the playoffs, and not really miss a step in the regular season because of their depth. So, Kawhi Leonard, they're going to ease him back. They're in no rush at 31 years old and coming off, again, a major injury. This is their championship window with the Clippers. They want him healthy. They want this team together for a postseason run that they've been waiting to have with Paul George, Kawhi Leonard leading the way.
Look, they could be good enough to get Stephen A. to Los Angeles in May and June, and that's the only thing that we want as a group. Woj, thank you. We'll have much more coming from here, including Countdown coming up in 40 minutes. But we got the Yankees and the Astros to deal with tomorrow, and Kevin Negandhi has more on that back in Bristol. Kevin, take it.
Great, thank you so much. Yeah, Stephen A., look away. The Astros taking a commanding 2-0 series lead over the Yankees. ALCS now heading to the Bronx. Highlight of the night, or maybe the low light if you're a Yankees fan. Aaron Judge fly out in the 8th inning that would have been put the Yankees up by 1. The ball had a 91% hit probability according to StatCast, but would have been a home run in just one Major League ballpark, Yankee Stadium. And Aaron Boone said after the game, the open roof impacted the ball. You're the Yankees. Two-time All-Star Todd Frazier with us now on SportsCenter. Okay. What's the one thing that has to change here for the Yankees if they want to get back in this series over the weekend?
I mean, listen, when you're younger, what does the coach tell you? Get on base. And that's what the Yankees have to do, whether it's an error, whether it's a ball getting caught in the sun. They're playing at 5:30, so it might happen. There's something they got to do. Put the ball in play, find ways to get on base, and get hits, and then drive them in. I mean, it's simple as that. I know they've been facing some really good pitching lately, but at the same time, somebody